Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tori and welcome to my channel with love from Tori. I am so excited to be filming a video for you guys today. This video in particular is a little bit different than what I usually film. This is going to be a Halloween inspired video. I am going to be recreating or creating a Halloween makeup look, and I am in particular going to be doing a clown makeup tutorial. It is going to be right here. I always want to put a sneak peek here so you guys can see. I am a little bit nervous, but I am so excited for this look. So I knew that I wanted to do a Halloween makeup tutorial all month. I think I just have had a hard time thinking about what I wanted to do and what I wanted to create for you guys. I decided to go with the clown, but I had also considered doing a Frankenstein makeup look. So if this video does well and if you guys want to see how a Frankenstein makeup look would be, I can film that and post it on Halloween. This video in particular is going to be posted ahead of time because I want to give anyone who needs a last minute costume idea, I want to give them time to, find this video, watch this video, but also order what they need to recreate this video. A lot of the products that I am using in this video are going to be from Amazon. So if you have Prime, you can get them in the next couple of days, and it will be perfect for your Halloween look. Before I jump into the video, I want to share a quote with you guys. In one of my last videos, I said that I really want to share quotes or Reddit stories or whatever I'm interested in or whatever resonates with me in the last week. And I did find a quote on Instagram. I am going to put it right here. Let me read it to you guys. So the quote says, "May you attract people who speak your language so you don't spend a lifetime translating your soul." I think that is so important to me, but in particular to anyone. I think that everyone can resonate with this. It is so important to find like-minded people. So say for instance you have a interest. Right now my interest is doing YouTube, but I'm also really interested in manifesting, and there's so many layers to manifesting. So I think for me it's been important to find people who not only understand manifesting on a deeper level, but also it's so important to find someone or some people who challenge your thought process when you find a new topic or just you being interested in something. You want to be able to understand something that you are really passionate about from every single angle, and that's just something that I've been doing recently. But enough of that. I hope that you enjoyed the quotes and the videos. I think that they're going to continue because there's something that I am passionate about and it's really been on my heart to share them. Let's get started on the makeup. I know that's the fun part. That's why you guys are all here. So I already went in and did my eyebrows, so I do still need to underline them. I think that's what I call it, underlining. I don't know if there's another term for it, but I'm gonna go in with concealer. Okay, before I go in with concealer under my brows, I need to pin my hair back. This side was already tucked behind my ear, so pretty easy, but let me pin the other side back. Okay, because I just want everything out of my face. Okay, this looks great. This is just a great canvas to work with. Let me go in and add the primer. Of course, like always, this is my favorite primer, so I'm going to be going with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. And just make sure I get everywhere on my face. I recently realized that not everyone knows what primer does. So if you are someone who are curious about why everyone is using primer essentially hides your pores. At least that's what it does for me. I think it's great. I do notice a difference of if I use primer and if I do not. And for example, I did a makeup look on my brows or on my eyelids the other day. I did a eyeshadow look on my eyelids the other day and I forgot to add primer, and I just noticed a lot of flaking, and primer is something that I use to prevent that. Okay, so the primer is added, so I'm gonna go in with concealer. I'm a little bit nervous because I am almost out of my NARS concealer, my Radiant Creamy Concealer. So I'm just gonna try to use. Hopefully it lasts me today. I can pick some up this afternoon, but I'm hoping that it lasts through this makeup look today. I'm going to be blending it with this brush. I think this brush is just from TJ Maxx, but in my previous video, I did say that my goal is to get all Morphe brushes. I do have some, but I want to just replace all my current brushes with Morphe brushes. Okay, I'm just going under my brows. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side. This brush is great for underlining, but I am going to use another brush to kind of blend everything in. So just give me 1 second and you will see. Okay, this is the brush that I go in and just blend everything out in. This is a Real Techniques brush. First go round of concealer is added, so now I'm going to go in with the lighter concealer, and it is going to be this concealer from LA Girl. It is the Pro Concealer in shade Medium Beige. Just going to go all over my eyelid, and I'm going to blend it with the same concealer brush. I'm really going to build this product up, so I'm going to blend it out and go in again with it more. I want it to be, I don't want to say a thick layer because I don't want it to be too thick, but I really want to make sure it is all over my eyelid. Actually, I'm just going to put it on the back of my, there we go. It works a lot better if you just put it on the back of your hand and then add it to your eyelid. There we go. Okay, and I'm gonna go in and do the same thing on the other side. And I'm gonna go in with the second coat on this side as well. The key with this particular look, and something that I've noticed with all looks, is that you really, blending is your best friend. Everything needs to be blended to the best of your ability, so that's why I'm just spending a lot of time blending. Okay, so you can see that it is layered on my eyelids. And now I'm gonna go in and put a pressed powder. This has been my favorite pressed powder. It is the Charlotte Tilbury. This is shade 3, and I'm just gonna go in with this. This is always gonna be, I don't know, I wish it was clean for you guys, but it's not, and I'm not going to clean it just for this video. So I'm gonna go in and just pack it all over my eyelids. I might be able to use the camera as a mirror in this step. Okay, actually I'm a little nervous that I'm gonna mess up, so I'm gonna just have my mirror in my hand and just go over my eyelids. Perfect. This is an important step because it prevents creasing in your eyelids once you have all the products on. Okay. All right. Okay, so now we have the first step done. So we're going to go in and actually just do our eye makeup now. I am going to do a cut crease. I'm not sure if I said that already, but yeah, I'm so excited. Okay, I am going to be using my Makeup by Mario palette. This palette has been loved, and I am going to go in with this brown because I want kind of a transition shade. Okay, so I'm gonna go in right below the eyebrow, but above the crease. And blending is truly your best friend, so just make sure you blend it to the best of your ability. Okay, I'm gonna switch brushes. I'm gonna go in with this brush. This is from TJ Maxx, and I'm just gonna use the same color, and I think this brush will give me a little bit more control. There we go. There we go. This brush is much easier to work with. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Above the crease, but below the eyebrow. Okay, here is how it's looking so far. And we can always go back in with more, so you don't need to do a lot at one time. Okay, I am going to go in with this Morphe brush. I don't know, I just love Morphe brushes so much. So yes, I do have favoritism when it comes to brushes. I'm gonna take my black color because I am doing a cut crease and I want it to be dark. So I'm gonna take the black in this Makeup by Mario palette. And I'm just gonna do the outer corner, but also I'm gonna pull it over below the brown color. So I'm gonna start here. And I am taking it far out, as you can see, because we can just clean that up. My main focus is getting the eye blended as best as possible, so I'm not really caring how far I take it over because I can just take a Q-tip and wipe it off, and that is what I intend to do. And don't worry if it goes up a little high, because that's when I'm going to go back in with the brown, and I'll do it now so you can see it, just to lighten it up a little bit. See? Okay, this is how we're looking so far. So we're gonna go ahead on the other side and we're gonna do the exact same thing. Okay, now we are going to do the cut crease. So we're gonna go in with a even lighter concealer. You don't wanna use the shade that you already used. You wanna use like another shade up. So I am going with the shade Still by LA Girl, and it is in shade Porcelain. So this is the difference in the colors. And I am just going to cut my crease right now. And this one, I am still going to put it on the back of my hand. I'm going to go back in with this brush right here. I did wipe it off, so just make sure you wipe the previous product off, just to help me define the crease. And when I am cutting my crease, this is the center of my eye, I would say. I want to go a little farther, so that's why I went even, you know, more to the right. Now I'm going to go in with the lightest color in the palette, and I'm going to go right over where I put the concealer. And I'm going to go back in with the darkest shade, the black. And I'm just going to go over just to make sure all is covered. Go in with more white. Okay, it's coming together. Okay, I'm getting excited. And I'm gonna go in with brown again, just to clean this up right here. Just wanna clean this up. Here is how this eye is looking, and I'm going to go in with more black so that I can really define the outside of the lid. Okay, that is how I want it. And don't forget, we're going to take a Q-tip and clean that up right there. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm going to go back in. Did I do the... Okay, I did not cut the crease on the other side. So I'm going to go in and cut the crease over here. The same shade, Porcelain, LA Girl concealer. And I'm gonna go a little bit past the middle of the eye. Okay, and now we're gonna go in with the white. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with the black. And I'm gonna do the outer corner, but also a little bit above, just because we want to make sure it stays as neat as possible. So I'm gonna go in and blend right here. Okay. So I also wanna go in with more brown on this side as well. And I also wanna go back in and just clean up this side a little bit more. Okay. This is how we're looking so far. I'm loving it. So since we are going to be having red in the look, I want to go in with this red. It's actually a lip liner, and it is from NYX. And I want to underline my waterline with this color. Okay, so we have did the waterline. Now I'm gonna go in and do the rest of my makeup, and then I'm gonna come back. Now is the exciting part. I'm going to start to add in the details. So I am going to do, I don't know what they're called, I'm sorry, I'll put a picture on the screen. I'm gonna go in and add the little top portion above my eyebrows. Okay, this is the first one. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure I like the size of it. Okay, I like how it's coming together. I'm gonna do the exact same thing to the other side. All right, it's not, okay, I like it. Okay, no, I don't think I'm gonna change anything. Let me just define this one a little more. Okay, I like it. Oh, it's coming together. Now I'm gonna do the underneath my eye portion. So I'm just gonna draw a line. Let me look at it. Give me 1 second. I need to pull up a picture. Okay, it's kind of how you want. So I can do, okay guys, so I added the bottom portion of my red lines and then my nose. So I want to show you guys the rhinestones before I get started. So I got these rhinestones from Amazon, and then I am going to glue them on with using this lash glue. If you watched my last video, I couldn't do lashes because I was out of glue, so I went and bought more glue. I'm also going to add lashes to this look, but I'm going to wait until I'm done with the rhinestones. So I am going to get started. I'm going to show you guys. I'll do the tops, and then I'll probably do a time lapse because I know this is gonna take a while. Okay, so I'm just gonna add some lash glue to the top dot right here. And it's gonna take a second to get tacky, which is fine. Let me wipe a little bit because I messed up. I put a little bit too much on this top one. Okay, that's perfect. There we go. For the top, since it's just one dot, I'm gonna go in with the biggest rhinestone that they have to offer in this kit, and I'm gonna put them right here. Okay, here's one. I'm getting so excited. Okay, that's it. The first two are done. Okay, let me get started on this one right here. Oh, I said I was gonna do my nose. Actually, I think I'll do my nose first or next because I'm excited. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do my nose. So I'm adding the lash glue. Okay, I'm gonna give the glue a second to get tacky, and then I'm gonna go in and add, I think, the next size down in the rhinestones. Yeah, I'm gonna add the one size down. Guys, I have this half of my face rhinestoned, and I am so excited. This look is coming together. I just have to finish this side. I'm debating adding glitter to the eyelids. I don't know if it'll be too much, but we'll see. I am gonna have lashes on, so I still have to do those, but like I said, we'll see how this look comes together. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I am going to go ahead and do the rest of my face, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am back. I just finished all the rhinestones. I am so excited with how this look is coming together. I still need to do two more things. I don't think that I'm gonna go with the glitter. I do have a glitter here from e.l.f. and it is a dupe of the one that Urban Decay makes. I'll put them both here, but this is the dupe and it works just as well. I've tested out both of them, but I don't know if I'm feeling glitter with this look. So let me do my lip combo with you guys, and then I will do my eyelashes, and then we'll see how I'm feeling. So for the lips, I am gonna go in with my tried and true, my MAC Chestnut lip liner. Okay, and then for the lipstick, I am going to go in with the Dainty Days from NYX. And I'm just going to do the center. Okay, I love this look so much. I know this whole video I've been just saying I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited, but look at this look. This is amazing. This might be some of my best work. So now that I have the lips done, make sure I like how they look. I will be right back with the lashes. I am so bad with putting lashes on, so let me do them off camera. I'll be back. Guys, this is the final look. I did go in and I added glitter to the inner corner as well as on the eyelid. I added my lashes. I think that this came out so good. I am absolutely obsessed with the rhinestones. Everything in this video will be linked below. And thank you guys so much for watching. I think this is just so perfect for a last minute Halloween makeup tutorial look. So if you guys recreate it, please let me know how it comes out. Comment, tag me, and thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.